Salutations! My name is Kartosael and welcome to another episode where I play Life in the Woods. A lot has happened since last time. A lot. Because as I already mentioned, I'm doing this mostly for fun. Every now and then I'll be showing what I have done. And some things I won't even show. We have dogs now, Raijin and Fujin. They are Japanese gods, I suppose you could call them. Fujin, well actually if you want to pronounce it truly Japanese, really like Fujin, is god of the wind, and Raijin would be god of the storm. And you can I think you can find the statues of those two at the entrances of temples, that's why they're here. Also have this little guy. He actually accompanies me most of the time. Haven't named him yet. Little shack, still is the same. As you saw, I have an exotic flower band. It makes me so pretty. But apart from that, it was also a devious item to get, because exotic flower band. You need these flowers. Clover, violet, pink daffodil, and orange cosmos. And I have explored a lot to get those. Downside is, for example, clover. There are actually two of them. They don't show it, but there are two of them. Just like violets. These actually do show them. I first had this one, only one. And suddenly discovered that I needed this one. After that I only found those, of course, because yeah, you know. The other two were also pretty annoying to get. Clover, I had the wrong one in the beginning, so it was a bit of a pain to get that. Explored a lot, found a lot of different things. I had a horse. I know where to get new ones. Also eating fried eggs. But yeah, one downside of this mod pack, I mean, there are a lot of flowers and stuff, and I don't really care too much about that. But there are also plants that poison and damage you. So my horse actually died by a flower, and that really pisses me off. But what can you do? I managed to keep him alive by healing him continuously. Cost me a lot of meat. This is a mangrove tree, by the way. This is how they grow. I kept elevating it until finally the whole tree remained above ground. Because normally you see it until this, or the rest is beneath, underground. And when it grows, it destroys the block it stands on, which has to be sand, and the block below that. So it's a pretty destructive tree to grow. As you can also hopefully see, I've been building a little bit. This is my mock-up of the wall. The prototype. And this is the wall from the other side. Of course, you can get up. The whole building stuff, will probably wait until next episode to get into that. It's also, that thing's just temporary. This is soapstone, this is andesite, I believe, or the other way around, I don't even know. No, this is andesite. I am using crates, a lot of them. I like using crates, these things. The point with crates is they offer storage. If you connect crates together, you get it like this. But as you can see, every time you open it, it's different. It shows a selection of the items inside. This is the chest or the crate system of all blocks I actually build with. So all those go in there. If you keep the different amount of different items low, these crates are really useful. Like here, all my food stuff. Every time you open it, it changes. I believe it tries to show one of each item, but I'm not entirely sure. Get a little reed farm, I believe I had that last time, or maybe a smaller version of it. I am not going to show exploration. So, me exploring this world. Because most of you, I think, most of you familiar with mods are familiar with Biomes of Plenty. And if not, I think it's nice for you to leave it a surprise. I will be probably exploring the Nether though, not anytime soon. And if you really want to see exploration of this overworld, I believe Wintergraves is going to start exploring soon. Also gave him some arrows. He provided me flint. I told him he could. I nicked 4 stacks of soapstone from him in return for 4 stacks of blue schist, which is that blue stone. Originally I intended to make all wooden things out of this mangrove wood, but it was very destructive. And on my journeys, I found this stuff. And this looks just like madness. I love it. Usually when I build stuff I match colors pretty closely. This time I just thought, you know, let's go insane. Let's do that. And what are you doing? Yeah, no, I'm talking to you. So I like this wood. Using it for furniture, nah, not so much. There is also green wood, willow wood, and some of you might know I really like green. But they have this very weird texture, so that's a no-go. But the blue wood is from, I believe they're called magic trees. Magic sapling. And I got 1 or 2 planted over there, unless another one grew in the meantime. 2. And they give off this amazing particle effect. I really love these trees. Also added a couple of fish traps. Not for the fish, good heavens no, I got plenty of fish. But for stuff like this. And that. Name tags, I got so many name tags. And so many saddles. Bamboo, I was hoping it would grow more shoots, but it didn't. And that's about it for most parts, I believe. It's getting night. Considering the huge amount of creepers I am experiencing lately, I am going to sleep. So, I will see you again in the morning. By the way, I got these 2 books from the fish traps. Fortune 3 and Silk Touch. Amazing, isn't it? So I said building would wait till the next episode, but probably not. At least we'll not be going too in depth, but this is a little room I built. Where's my buddy? Can you wait outside? And the door, because I've really been trolled by creepers lately. And we got lots of different stones in here. These are the stones, and these are the stones inside carpenter blocks. As you can see, there's a big difference between that. So these are by no means every type of stone, but I use this as a color palette to choose which stones I was going to use for my building. About carpenter's blocks, I will not be going too deep into them, this episode at least, but I'm afraid I will have to use them. They, on one hand, they are amazing. You can place them down and put any block in there and take over the texture. Also enchanted this. Wintergraves build a, how do you call that? Enchanting station. So I use that. Actually, I got a efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 pick, so I combine them. But carpenter block also have a lot of downsides. For example, you cannot look at them and open the bag, because these two are carpenter's blocks. But they are useful for, I don't know, example right over here. These blocks do not have stairs or anything, and they can have funny shapes and stuff like that, which is really nice. So we're not going to go too deep into that this episode, maybe next. One of the large downsides, if you put a normal block next to it, yeah, you can definitely, oh, you can do that, add cover, and then you need to grab a hammer. It's so much work working with these blocks. And not exit, that's also carpenter's door. Get you off of there. As you can see, the difference in color is just really big. Actually, can you wait over here, boy? Thank you. So I'm going to prepare a bit, because we are going to meddle with something very fun today. So I'll see you then. So using carpenter's blocks and this kumatite, I don't know, no idea how to pronounce that. I create this little fireplace. I actually tested it and it is resistant to fire, thankfully, because carpenter's blocks are made out of wood, but once you put a different block inside of them, they take over those properties. This is temporary. I don't know if this will be the final look. Probably not, but we'll see in due time. Because what we are going to be doing today is we are going to work on something very, very amazing. Sake. What, doesn't it show it? It does show beer. Why doesn't it show? And we're going to brew alcohol. And to brew alcohol, we need, well, there are two paths we can take. We can use, I believe it's called a fruit press. You can press fruits like apples and get apple cider eventually. And you can use, what's its name? Kettle? Yeah, the brew kettle. For other stuff like rice, which you need to make sake. And I have rice, a little bit. So the brewing kettle is, as you could see, it's pretty easy to make. And I still love this backpack. You just need this. Let's clear that. And there we go, put it in the brew kettle. Place it over yonder and have some fire beneath. Which we still need. All we have to do for that is, well, that broke slowly. You could also put it over here. No, let's put it up there. Which means this block is going to become netherrack. I don't have any netherrack. That would mean going into the nether. I don't want to go into the nether. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Remember this village I showed you guys? The one with the enormous amounts of fire? That's right. You're not looking, are you? Actually, you are pretty much looking. And you're over there. Oh man, they have guarded the station. I'm not here. You're not seeing me. Here we go, a piece of netherrack magically appearing into my hand. Marvelous. Now let's light that. Put the kettle on. I just really want to say that. And yeah, sure. I believe we need a source of water. Now I don't feel much for continuously bucketing it from the ocean. So I believe you can create more wood. That first and foremost. Was it like this? I need more iron. I believe it was like this. Clear. Set item barrel. Ah, what's a barrel? Oh, okay. And this, I believe, should be an infinite source of water. Yeah, amazing. Are you full? Yeah, you're full. 1,000 millibuckets, I suppose. It's a measurement quite often used in mods. So we have water. I'm guessing that what we want to brew goes in there. So that will be our rice. which is in my food storage. Rice. And back in here. This is, by the way, going to be a tavern. If you hadn't figured that out. No, that one. Rice in there. Oh, look, look, look. Amazing. How do I get it out? Oh. Thank you. I guess. It produces bone meal. I can use that. But how do I get it out? Would I need an empty glass bottle, perhaps? Which would be a bit of pain. Logic, but a bit of pain. Maybe I just bucket it out. A bucket of sake. That would be really weird. Cool, but really weird. So, let's see. Oh, by the way, a new bamboo grew, so... Oh, that looks like something else. Switch. Oh, and I can brew it again. But I don't think you need to do that for rice. Now, can I bucket this out? A bucket of sake. This is amazing. Wow. Can I drink this? No. Can I spill it? No. Cool. But can I also use bottles of sake? Just testing things out. I have no idea how much a glass bottle would still... I don't think so, because it's not allowing me to just right click it. Oh. Sake. Oh, this is amazing. Young sake. I don't think that's very wise to drink. Because this is not... Now it's just... I believe it's pretty useless right now. So... it's almost night. We need to... ferment it, I believe. It's called. Can I put this back in there? No. I cannot. Maybe if I would switch it, but let's not do that. Yeah, before going on to the next step, I'm going to sleep the night away. So for furniture and stuff, I thought about using the willow wood still, but I decided against it, and I'm going with this jacaranda wood. Because, you know, if you make furniture out of it, unlike that one, it looks good. It's a bit hard to point down colors. Pinkish. It works well with the orange, works well with the blue, and works well with the whites. The last of the leaves despawned, and more of that bamboo is growing. It's like weed. Oh wait, it is weed. So another thing we need is the fermenting barrel. Yeah, ferment barrel. Oh, there are achievements for that. Biomes plenty. Growth craft, I don't know. That's... Oh yes, it is. Craft fermenting barrel with 6 planks and 3 ingots. And what's this? Yeast I could do. Ferment an alcoholic beverage. Strawberry. Nice. So we put down this. Does it have a front or back or anything like that? Or is it just the same? Well, it's the same. I know we could have nicked those from the taverns in villages as well, but I wanted to make one myself. Actually, I think this stair is going to be inverted like that. Yeah. At least for now. And we have... Does this work? Oh. It does. Nice. And now it's going to ferment, I suppose. I need something in here, don't I? Don't tell me it's nether wart. Please don't tell me it's nether wart. I'm going to look that up. Be right back. I looked it up. And it is indeed nether wart. So we have to go to the nether. By the way, I found 5-6 different gems. Still need one more. It is my goal to get to the promised land, for which you need these. But let's just forget we also need a nether star and a, how do you call them? And stone for that. Anyway, to be a little bit better prepared, I want to make a musket. And for that we need gun stock, which is plank and 2 sticks. Over here, plank and 2 sticks. Absolutely not how you should do that. There we go, 1 musket stock. And we need blunderbuss barrel. Ooh, no, I do not want a blunderbuss barrel. I want a musket barrel, which is 3 iron and 1 flint and steel. We do have, of course, our longbow, but I do not know how efficient that is in the nether. That's why we are making a gun. So we have a musket. Amazing. And diamond knife. Before your things get really hairy. Can I enchant that thing? Oh, I can. Just wondering. And I need shots, of course. Musket round. Ooh, paper. Gunpowder and iron ingots. Do I have any paper? I have iron and I have gunpowder. Well, let's get a little bit more paper because, hey, this stuff. We have plenty of it. Right. Oh, no, that's not what I had intended. That is the tree that gives me that pinkish wood. That I'm not even going to try and pronounce. No, I'm not going to put them all into rounds. No, look at that. That's a lot of rounds already. 64. Let's keep it at that for now. So we have a gun with a bayonet. I believe you hold right click to load. There we go. And right click again probably to shoot. But we're going to build a portal. Probably ill prepared. Probably, let's face it. But I do not completely care. So I'm going to put down a portal. Let's just put it down here. Yeah, I'm a bit anxious. So I don't really have a good clue as what I'm going to find. Of course, I've seen other people. I've seen other people go into the nether in this mod pack, but never have I gone myself. And I don't think anyone has gone to the nether yet. So I really could use some liquid courage, but the whole point is that we need nether wall to brew that. Well, Geronimo. Surely, could have gone better. There's lava everywhere. So let's just bridge over. Wow. I don't believe I have ever had this before. Actually, are there flying things that could kill me? I have no idea. Probably. Apart from ghasts, I mean, they announce their presence pretty vividly, so that's not the problem I'm more worried about enemies I do not know, but are still deadly. I mean, look at this. It looks so different. Lots of blocks I don't know, and you know, Nether usually is, oh wow, lava. Well, yeah, Nether is usually, oh wow, lava, but also just netherrack and gravel and soul sand. And that's it. But not this Nether. If I recall correctly, that's flesh. Actually called that. It's still loading in. Which is pretty gross. And, well, we do have a Nether fortress like right here, so I guess there's some good to it. But still, are we there yet? Oh, I'm getting there. Not the best way to start an adventure. So put this here, put down ladders, carpenter's ladders, stone inside. That way, not only are they now a bit sneaky, they have the same property as stone, so they cannot burn, and I think they won't be able to be exploded by ghasts, but I don't know. So this is either very laggy or doesn't drop anything. Oh, there we are. Chunk of flesh. Charming. Absolutely charming. What can we do with it? Chunk. There we go. Not much. Poison extract jar. Poison ivy. Wow. You can make rotten flesh. If I'm really that desperate, I'll visit Wintergrave's little spawner for zombies. So this is a fortress, and the actual fortress part. Amazing. So let's break in. Oh, bother. Ow. Nothing trying to kill me just yet. Does this work to get out? It does. Marvelous. What do we have here? Ooh, cool horse armor, golden sword, nether wart. We actually already completed our quest. But now we're in here, we might as well keep on going for a little while and see what this thing has to offer. Well, first of all, we're going to loot all the chests. I mean, that's a given, right? How much attack damage does this have? 6. Yeah, and you do as well. So my bayonet should be as powerful as my helmet, which is a bit weird. Oh, hello. How does this work? Hold right. Show your mug. Okay. That's how it works. Man, that thing is loud. But cool. But very loud. And is that lava or slime? I don't think the slimes give off the particles, so I'm going to guess it's lava. That's a skeleton. But oh bother. You got me. No. I hear slimes, I hear slimes. Oh, there you are. Be stung. The extra range on this weapon is really useful. Woo! And we have magma cream, nice. Probably wouldn't need my weapon for that, but before we wander out here, let's continue on exploring this thing. Get more nether wart, hopefully more chests as well. This just loops around. Well, it's the first time I see that happen. And this is just a dead end. Certainly not the first time. I think this will be a dead end. This is actually where I came from. I put a torch down. Crying out loud. Goes down and this goes down. Ah, lighting. I love that mod. The dynamic lighting, I believe it's called. Something like that anyway. And we have our first cast. And some sort of spine. And oh! No. Ooh. Almost blew up the chest. I don't want the saddles either. I have like 7 or 8 of those already. Just from the fishing traps. Strangely enough, the only nether wart I've encountered so far was from the chest. The very first chest we came across. There's still one more. Oh, that might have sounded weird. Still one more route we can go. And that balcony. I don't hear any skeletons. Hello, Ghost. Well, that works. Do I want those items badly enough to jump down? No. Look, nether wart. Somehow, I almost replant those. Not quite sure why. But I just do. Oh, we're going to need to gather some soul sand as well. I'll take that. The armor, sure. I don't fish up those, so might as well take them. And where does this lead? Ooh, another chest. Ooh, lots of chests. Now it's getting a bit weird again. Yeah, come on, guys. Another stupid thing, I keep forgetting I have backpacks. There we go. Put all that in there. Marvelous. Now we can not feel guilty about taking all that armor. Well, we can still feel guilty about that, but you get my drift. I hope. Weird stuff. Me? That wasn't me. No, it doesn't seem that they're angry. Well, there's no chest over there, so where are we? Bloody heap. That sounds inviting. Not really. I don't believe we went up here. Because there's nothing up here. Well, that was actually quite small. Little fortress. It's probably above. So let's get out onto the surface of the nether. Because we need that soul sand and don't want to take it from this place. Could try and hunt down a blaze for a rod, but does this burn me? Ow! Yes, it does. It's the nether. Why shouldn't it have burned me? I think this is ash. Yes, it is. Pile of ash. Can I do anything with that? Ash. There we are. Turn it into dye. Oh, you can turn it into coal. That's actually quite nice. It's just like lignite then. Except in the nether. And soul sand. Wow, this quest went so much smoother than I had expected. Yeah, we'll leave the large scale. Oh wow, what's that? Well, I want to say we'll leave the large scale exploration of said nether until next time. I really don't feel comfortable walking here. And there's another one of those things. I believe those are beehives. Which probably is bad news all around. Do you want to block this off though? This. Just a little safety. Like this. Might as well do it like that. So we're completely boxed in. And it's probably night. No. Golly. Right. Short adventure. I don't mind. Need to plant this stuff. I guess I'll just do it. I didn't replant my rice. Bother. I'll do that off camera. Let's do it like this. Whee. We'll have one. And that should be able to create our very first sake. Fermented. So you actually, I think you can drink the young sake, the unfermented one, but look, it's going. Right? It is fermenting just very slowly. Very slowly. Yeah. And I'm really burning through my rice to create a bit extra. I'll advise you to use buckets and not bottles, or otherwise you get silly numbers like this. It is done! It took a while, but it's done. It not only says fermented, it also has this little thingy. The nether wart is now red. And I believe you can add glowstone and redstone, and we'll have a similar effect to a potion. Yeast, I could do. Nice. Let's look at the achievements. Minecraft, I Growthcraft. Restore required Tipsy 5. There we go. Fermented, 65% chance of tipsy. Speed 3 minutes. Jump 3 minutes. Well, we've got our very first sake. Let's just bottle them all up. Like so. It's a bit buggy when it comes to your inventory though. Let's put you in there. Because it's a tavern. I want to sell this. There we go, it's in my inventory now. Over there. Over there. There we go. We now have sake. I also started interior decorating around here. This is a hatch, also carpenter's blocks. Well, thank you very much for watching. And whoop. Whee. Oh, nice. And speed, very nice, very nice. Do I have tipsy? I do not. We'll get that someday though. Don't worry. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again next time.